So we're going to move on to the barbell back squat now. Now, the main consideration of the back squat is, if you refer back to the safety bar squat video, our ability to keep the spine in that extended position and take stress away from the shoulder is very, very optimal. Now, with the back squat, especially for more heavily muscled individuals, it's going to require a greater degree of external rotation at the shoulder, and a lot of people are going to struggle to actually keep this position with the bar. Stress on the wrist, stress on the elbow, stress on the glenohumeral joint, okay? So getting into position in the first place can be a bit of a challenge. Now the bar is now positioned behind the midline of the torso above C7. So you would then think that it's creating a greater challenge through the hip, which if we look at Luke's mechanics now through the squat with the heels on the floor, you can see quite an excessive challenge through the hips pushing back. That moment arm is very excessive towards the hip, minimal to the knee, and we're creating a very large challenge through glutes and that length and range, but also a very large challenge through the spinal erectors and placing tension through the lower back. And even when we shift Luke onto that heel wedge in a moment, you'll see that when we minimize the limitation through the ankle and the hip, it's still a pretty large bias towards the hip itself. We create more torque through the knee here, more tension through the quad, but either way, because of the positioning of the bar, we're going to get a lot out of the glutes and a lot out of the posterior chain here.